All right, so this question says that the graph represents revenue in dollars a company expects if they sell their product for P dollars. So again, just looking at our graph, um, the x-axis is showing price in dollars and our y-axis is showing the revenue in dollars. So the x-axis represents the price of the product and the y-axis is how much revenue the company will make if they sell the product for that particular price. The first question we're asked is to interpret the meaning of the point 1,750. So where is that located on our graph? If we're checking that out, it means that our x-axis is, the point on the x-axis is 2, and our y is going to be 1,750. So this is where we're going to find that point. And what that means in this case is that when the product is sold for $2, the revenue that the company will make is $1,750. The second question we were asked to respond to is at what price should the company sell their product if they wish to make as much revenue as possible, and how much will they make? And so when I think about as much revenue as possible, I'm thinking about like what's the highest amount of money that they can make. And so looking at the features of our graph, the highest point on the graph occurs right at the top here. And so we can clearly see that that is occurring at the point 10,500. So we can see that's the highest point. So that's going to be where the company stands to make the most revenue. And so so that occurs if the company decides to sell the product for $10. They're making their highest revenue, which is going to bring in about $5,000. This makes sense because, as we say, the maximum value is the highest point on the graph, and this would represent the highest revenue that the company would make. The last question we're asked to answer is what is true about the revenue for P equals 20. So when the price of the product is equal to 20, we're looking here, so price is equal to 20. We notice that the curve or the line is touching the origin or x-axis. What's happening there is that's going to be $0. So at P equal 20, that's going to be equal to 0. So it means that the company is not making any revenue at all.